All right, guys, hold on just a sec. Let me get these swamp coolers filled up. We gotta knock this bad boy out, dude. BAD-ASHEBAGO is coming along. One thing at a time. All right, let's fill that up. Bloop. Let me get my swamp coolers filled up, man, so I can be nice and cool. You guys know I don't like working when it's hot, you know? I don't like being hot. Man, I took my my play button today, my YouTube play button, and that clapper thing that I was awarded or given by YouTube, and took it to the framing shop today to have them frame it up for me. So that'd be kind of neat. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say the clapper thing, I can show you that because I didn't leave that with him because I want to figure out what I want to write on it first. And whatever I write on, it's going to be like permanent on there because it's going to be, you know, if I don't wipe it off for a long time, it'll be stuck on there. I'll try to see if there's any comments here in just a moment. And hope you guys had a good weekend. Didn't get in any trouble. We're all able to post bail. That's always a victory, right? All right. Okay. Get this back over there. Getting the AC machines, the little swamp coolers all ready for us, guys, because we gotta be nice and cool when we're working. Oh yeah, I love that fan there. I think it's awesome. Remember, guys, make sure you guys have your nice, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all, man. If you got questions about anything, you want to learn something, let me know. All right. Right there. Let me just plug this last thing in. And we can get rocking, guys. Rocking in the free world. I tell you guys, I got like copyright. They got me for a copyright thing when I did that. So it was kind of funny. Like, I didn't play it that good, you know? All right, guys. Hey, everybody. Hey, what's up? We're on the big BAD-ASHEBAGO. Let's go ahead and get the AC. Let's go ahead and suck out what's in there. And then we can, we'll start yanking the compressor, getting the new one ready to go in. And it's going to be awesome. What's that? Okay. Making sure that the pump was working. What do we got here? Did I miss anything important? All right, guys. What's up, Aloha? Johnny Rocket. Good morning. All right, somebody's just getting up. That's nice. Hey, guys, so first, let me put this thing on the tracking mode. So, boop. Oh, we got to turn this on. Oh, there it is. And boop, like that. All right. All right, there we go. All right, cool. So, guys, check it out. Look, a lot of guys don't have this. I made an AC machine. That's right, I made one. If I make it, I mean, look, I got the parts that I needed so that I could do AC work without having to spend all the money on a 134 or 1234YF or R12. I can do it all with this setup. You know that's cool, man. That's how I roll. So yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and suck out this stuff. Hold on, something's not right. Oh, there's that. I was looking for that. I was looking for that extension cord. I found it. It's great. All right. And then, oh, there it is. Thought I just heard something. Huh. I got this nice little setup here with this extension cord. I just plug it in right here. Boop. Run this guy out. I think I keep hearing something, dude. Is that my walkie-talkie? No? All right. Oh, look at my big bad Harley right here, man. All right, so I'm going to plug this guy in. Got this nice little junction set up. Oh, uh-oh. Probably shouldn't plug that in until after you pull this out. So, pro tip. Pull out a little bit more. So did you guys have a good weekend? What'd you do? I came in. I mean, I couldn't help myself, guys. It's if I get a problem on a car or you know the RV or something, it's having it broke is one thing, but not knowing what the problem is. Oh my gosh, guys, that drives me absolutely crazy. I gotta know what the problem is. Like, check out this, man. I got like a lean now. It's like tilted this way. I'm probably gonna have to buy like springs or something for it, dude. It's like, man, I don't know if I can afford all that. So let's go ahead and plug in. So this is the evacuation machine, and so you got to evacuate it to. We got to evacuate it into here. So you can just buy these. That's what I did. Buy one. You pull a vacuum on it first, and you designate that, whatever refrigerant you want to designate it. So, and yeah, you can use 134 gauges with 1, 2, 3, 4 YF. Not a problem. Not a problem. I do it all the time. I got a specific set of gauges that I use for it, but they were originally 134 gauges. So I'm gonna go ahead. Gonna hook right on here, and I'll probably, actually, you know what? I don't even. Well, yeah, I guess we will. Fine. Oh no, I don't need to hook on that side. And I'll explain that when we're going back together. I'll show you guys how this system works. Speaking of which, I forgot about this part here. But this was originally an R12 system, and we converted it to 134. It worked great, for a little while, and then so you guys can see it. All right, so guys, look, man, this was originally an R12 AC system. Now, but pressure is pressure, so it doesn't matter that this says 134 or thought I used to say it on here. Yeah, it says 134 right here, and then below that it says R50. The point is, pressure is pressure. So check this out. You come in here, so I can get a better light on it. Right here is your adapters, all right? So went ahead, put a high side adapter on, and we got the low side adapter on. Now here's the trick. This here, this knob needs to be screwed in for pressure to actually come out of here and let read through the hose. So this usually has a cap on it. I don't know where the cap went, but we took the cap, before we took the cap off, and now we're gonna screw this in so that pressure can actually come out, all right? I got a special tool for that, of course. All right, guys, so these here are used for if you're tapping something and you put that kind of hex head in here, there's a piece in there that'll grab it. And I think this one here is, nope, not that one. Oh, lost it. We're fortunate enough that we can actually use the socket on this. When I shove it in there, this should, yep. Oh, it barely grabs it. So, let me grab my ratchet. And let me show you guys something else that you may find interesting. Oh, I'm going to use this one. This is a new one. I'll show you guys exactly what this is used for as well. So we have that hex head looking piece there. So if you're just joining, we're doing this AC on this original R12 part. You see how this is like a hex head, right? Okay. Well, fortunately, I've got these kind of bad boys. Now, if you're wondering what these are, I will show you. And if you're not wondering, just pay attention. So these sockets, they're made to grab these kind of ends. So you shove it in here and boop, it locks in. So I'm fortunate to have one that's small enough to grab onto here, so I don't have to just grab it with, you know, some, crescent wrench or something. So this was originally an R12 system. When you go to do the AC, before you get any pressure out of this thing, you've got to screw this down. So I'm going to put this on here. It grabs it. And I'm going to tighten it down, which is going to release the pressure. That's right. That's what I said. Tighten it down, releases the pressure. So, oh, turn pretty easily. I'll tell you what, when we first did it, that thing was tight, man. So, you got to tighten this down. Trying to get a good bite on it with this. Come on. Man. Kind of sucks. I'm struggling to get a good bite on it, guys. It's kind of weird because it did bite on it before, so since it's not now, we'll have to go to plan B. That's fine. It's not uncommon. This is how this industry is, guys. It's never as easy as they say it should be. So we got to grab on there and spin that around. We got to tighten it down, clown. So let me grab nice little Milwaukee vice grip action. And fortunately, it started to spin pretty easily. Of course, when we first went to take this thing apart, man, it was anything but. That thing was tight. So let's go ahead. We'll get a bite on here with this. I already broke it loose. So we should be easy to go ahead and do it. Now look, when you guys are using vice grips, it should almost feel like you're going to break your hand. That's how tight you want these, all right? That's how my dad taught me. So you should feel like you're going to break your hand, Griffin. Okay, thanks, Dad. I need a little bit more. Oh man, that's fun, pretty easy. So watch this, guys. If we spin this in like this, let's go ahead and watch. Let's watch our pressure right here and see if it shoots up. Come on. Wish I had something that was a little bit more user-friendly on there. Oh, there it is. There it is. You guys see it? Thing shot up, dude. Pow! All right. So now we know that we have this open enough. Now we can go ahead and suck it out. We don't need to hook up to the high side. It'll pull it all down on the, just using the low side. So we're going to go ahead and We're going to use the homemade AC machine. So I'm just going to go ahead and hook up here to this little bad boy. It's called the Robin Air RG3. Remember like Robert Griffin III? Man, he could have had a great career, dude. Shanahan just drove that dude. I like Shanahan though, man. He's just like, you'll die if you want to be the best and play for me. All right, let's set it on. Oh, sorry, I got to carry it away. First, let's go ahead and we're going to hook up. So this is our recovery tank, all right? So it's going to come, we're sucking it from here, whoop, through here, through the filter, through here, into the recovery tank. And the nice thing is, then you can reuse that 134, guys. So I'll tell you what, man, you can build a setup like this for less than $1,000, dude. Less than $1,000, you could build an AC setup where you could do R134 and R1234YF. And you could do it mobily, man. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I had that idea a few years ago. I was like, I wasn't so busy. I'd probably try to enact that. All right. So I always like to open this side first, make sure that it's not leaking. All right, that looks good. Now, I go ahead and I'm going to open this side. This side will only turn it to liquid. All right. And meant to weigh that. I like to weigh what I get out. All right, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and let that suck out. While that's sucking out, let's go ahead and let's get this AC compressor out. Let me see what kind of comments we're talking about today. Let me put this over here. Oh, guys, I thought it was all out of carbonated water. Turns out I got a whole bunch in the other fridge. Yes. All right. Super excited about that. Chicken Time, what's up, dude? What's up? All right, what did I mess up? All right. This is a big block 440. This is mine, yes. Oh, the generator, guys, whoo! Dude, the Griff was on the warpath. That one, I figured some stuff out, man. That's gonna be a great one. That's gonna be a great video when I show you the rest of that. So, anyways, guys, man, if any one of you guys want to go and look at the live, go back through like the live video, if there was a part you thought was good and make a short and stuff, that would help me. What you got, Mark? They suck down there, man. Okay. Yeah, that.
I don't know if you can reuse that black.
All right.
Similar in body.
Yeah, man. I wish it didn't have this stem on it, but yeah, it's not bad, dude. So I've got another one ordered. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's right. But somebody just asked if I got the generator going. I was like, man, you guys aren't gonna believe what I found. So cool.
This is called an on-off on switch.
Yeah. I learned that the other day. Man, I wish we could. Yeah, I mean, I wish we could make this work.
Right. Clean the contacts because you're getting voters through there.
You know what, Mark? If you were to take that apart and try it out, I'd much rather use. That'd be cool.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'd mess with it for a little bit. All right, cool. Thanks, dude. Hey, thanks for reminding me about the Saratoga. Saratoga. Hey guys, Mark doesn't like. Hey, Mark doesn't like to be on camera. Gimbal, come on, let's go this way. Mark doesn't want to be on camera. Come on, I know he's the star, but he just doesn't want to be on camera, dude. All right. All right, so anyways, yeah, guys, if any of you guys want to help me with, I really need help with the channel, guys. Okay. All right, while that's sucking out, I'm gonna go ahead and loosen that. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Let me do that now. I might send you back down there, dude. There is. I'm wondering if we can get another bolt to, and then that to replace that bolt for the tensioner. If we can get something that's got a bigger head, it's not rounded, it's. I think we could probably find something like that. All right. So first we gotta do is loosen this up. Now this bolt for the tensioner, it didn't want to be a team player, man. And what's funny is we were trying so hard to get it tight, because of the noise that it was always just the belt, and it wasn't. The problem was this thing had a bad compressor. I think this is gonna be a knuckle buster. Nope. But when we were tightening it up, man, it did not want to. It did not. It did not want to stay, biting on there. It was not cooperative. So, guys, we're gonna do the receiver dryer on this and the compressor. I'll tell you what, guys, they are proud of this compressor, man. The first one that I found was like $600, man. It's crazy. The great Northern Roofers here. I salute you too, brother. We're getting this going. Tyson, what's up? Did you have a good weekend, Tyson? I'm not sure. What did I mess up, Chicani? I don't want to mess things up. I want to do it right. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a bite back here. Loosen this up. And I don't think this compressor is going to be that bad. And then, the cool thing is, I think the neatest thing about this repair video is, wow, whew, that was tight. Is that just being able to show you guys and show people that you don't have to. I remember, like, when I was in school, they'd say, "Oh, if you're converting to," they back up. When I was in school, and I know ASC says, if you're doing a conversion, you have to change the compressor, the receiver dryer, the condenser, and then you change everything. You don't gotta do all that. Speaking of which, I was gonna go get my ASE certificate framed today, but I decided to just spend the money framing the play button, the YouTube play button, and the clapper thing. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys have seen the clapper. Let me go grab it. Where did I put that? I think it's in my office. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Here it is, guys. I found it. You guys ready? Look at this. Check this out, man. You cannot buy these, all right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. You following me? Come on. There you go. What's your problem, Gimbal? Come on. Come on, Gimbal Kimball. Mr. Kimball. Mr. Kimball. Look. You guys ready? Look at this. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? like, and action. So yeah, YouTube sent me that, doing a good job, which I thought was really cool. I'll never forget when this showed up. I was like, what? You know, I was like, this is so cool. I can't believe it. You know. Anyway, so I'm gonna have this put in the shadow box with the play button and this other thing that I got from YouTube. And I'm thinking about what I want to put on here. So I'm definitely gonna put, you know, Griffzilla Garage. And video, I'm not sure. I think for the video I might put like, I was thinking about changing the culture because that's what I'm trying to do. But maybe I'll put tweaking. You know, I'm not sure. So we're gonna put this up front so the customers see this stuff. When they come in, they're like, what's that? I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't know Griffin's helping people worldwide? What? Okay. They say I got this other thing from YouTube. You guys see it when I get the shadow box back. It looks like something like some middle school kids made for prom. It's kind of funny. We're still sucking stuff out, so we got a little ways to go. When I charged this up, it took like 3.5 to 4 pounds, man. So it was a lot. What we got here? Floyd for the Lord, what's up, dude? Mod Father Glenn the gay guy, what's up, dude? How you doing? Nah, Glenn, I haven't taken it out yet. I'm trying so hard, man. If you want to be really bored, you can go back and look at, you know, the live videos and see how hard I've tried, but hasn't got there yet. What's the highest mileage? Highest mileage. So I personally, I'm not sure why that's doing that. I personally have 3 vehicles. Is it 3 or 4? I have 3 vehicles with over 300,000 miles on it, and I have one, and the 4th vehicle has like 297,000 miles on it. So like my Suburban has 315, my other Suburban has like 316, and then my Honda CR-V, it's got 350,000 miles on it. I don't know why that keeps moving. If that's getting on your guys' nerves, let me know. I'll hit a button on it. All right, so we got the belt loose. That's good. Take that off. And I'm going to take out the tensioner bolt for it and see if we can find something that we can get a better bite on. So this will be a little easier when we go back together. So let me show you guys what I'm looking at. If you guys want to see, have a look with me. No, you can't really see it. So right down in here, move these gauges. There we go, it's a little better. So yeah, it's kind of hard to see, guys. Let me see if I can get a... So guys, right here, this is the nut that we have to, there's the bolt that we're cranking on to tighten it up, and then you actually tighten it back here. But there's where you get your, you know, as we actually start cranking on it. So let's see if we can get this let's take it out and see if we can find something that works better for it. So I think the highest mileage though over that was like, I want to say it was, I used to take this whole thing out. Look at that. I want to say it was like 400 and some thousand. It was a Toyota with a 22 RE engine. Those things are solid, dude. So I think we may just take this. I'm just take this whole thing out right now, and let me see what I've got to work with, and I'll send Mark back down to the Ace Hardware to get another bolt that'll work a little better. So it's one of those times, man, you just got to figure it out and make it happen, you know. one thing at a time, as long as you know how it works, because you can't fix it unless you know how it works. Like the generator I was working on, took me a little while to figure out how the wiring for that worked. And then I just ordered the manual for this. That's surprising to me. There's no washer or anything. That's nuts. All right, and then this guy here, this is the one that you crank on to actually tighten it up. So I wonder if I can send Mark down to the Ace Hardware and wow, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. No, that's not. Dang it. That's not good. That's a problem. No wonder the thing's screaming. Look at that, guys. Uh-oh, I lost a piece. Oh, man. I don't know where I'm going to find this. Jeez, guys. Yep, that's the problem. These bearings are shot, dude. Now, the compressor itself has problems too, but this is not good, dude. Dang it. Man. Oh, man, I'm bummed out about this, guys. Oh, man. Give me a second, guys. I got to look at this. Wow, I'm really bummed out about that. I don't know where I'm going to find one of those. Let me grab this. This washer came out of there. Wow, man. Crap. Whoops. Man, guys, that's a bummer, man. You guys see that thing? Look at this, guys. You're just joining us. I just took... Wow. Come on over here, Gimbal. Let's go. Gimbal. Kimball. I'm going to call it Kimball the Gimbal. Dude, just come on. Are you not working? Mark. Dude. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what's howling. I'm wondering if I'm almost wondering if, you know, the compressor wasn't able to, as it was staying engaged, if this is slipping, you know, the belt's slipping on here and it's not able to.
Well, it's squeaking.
This is what's squeaking. It was, that thing was happening. No, we were hearing. Oh yeah, this had a lot of noise. So it was this. Feel that.
Nothing wrong with that.
What?
Nothing wrong with that. Once it gets hot,
Dude, Mark, you crazy.
like a set of points.
Nice. You just gonna clean them up? You think they'll work? Hey, do you have any idea where I'm gonna be able to find this?
You found everything else so far.
Ah, thank you. I almost wonder, Mark, if I'm going to change the compressor anyways. So, but that, hey guys, I'm going to measure this real quick. If one of you guys could go ahead, look, see if you can find a, you know, a V-belt roller. Oh, I'm looking for my I'm looking for my my tape measure. Can I borrow yours? Something tells me I could probably need to replace that
Yeah, fresh. My bill's just getting bare.
well, tape measure at? Oh, there. All right, guys. So I need a V belt for. It's like I really don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm sorry, guys. So, all right, this is what I need. I need a V belt for just about 3.5 inches. Can one of you guys like Google that and see what you find? And I guess that opening is probably, is that 5/8? Mark, did you say that's 5/8 opening?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me. So 3.5 inches wide, or 3.5 inches, 5/8 opening, V belt roller. So can you guys help me out so we can find that? Jalopy for content. I get free repair. You get. Dude, I got so many cars to work on. I don't need any cars for free content, man. What's up, Tyson? Yeah, Master. Yeah, Napa may have one. Let's. Now I just want to know. Oh yeah, you're talking about my Pacer. All right, hold on. I'm just gonna Google it real quick and see if I get lucky. If one just pops up. Man, it's one thing after another with this kind of stuff, dude. Come on. All right. 3.5 inch V belt pulley with 5/8 bore. Oh, look at that. A couple things on here might work. Looks like Amazon has it. Wow, man. Now the thing is, guys, it's got to be the right offset too. Some of these are that really sucks. That really sucks. All right. Now I've seen. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. But is this? Hold on. Let me just look at how this was set up again. So this was here. All right. So and then this went here. Man, this is a cheesy design, guys. It's just slammed right on here. Wow, I'm really bummed out about that. All right. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm really bummed out because now I can't. I can't even do the. It's like even if I got even if to have put the compressor on here tonight, I still can't. I can't do anything with it. Now check it out. It's still sucking, guys, and we're at You know, we still got 10 pounds of pressure. So, and it took almost 3 pounds out. Wow, man. I'm really bummed out about that. We got to wait until this is all the you know, refrigerants out of it before we can pop the lines off. Let's look and see how this is mounted. Man, I'm really bummed out about that. I hope I can find one. So, got our nice new one here. It's the UAC. Quack, it's a UAC. I made that up, so I'm not very smart. One of you guys got to help me out, man. Find me that idler. That's right, 44. Tommy boy, it was like it's like 3.5 inches. It's about 3.5 inches across with a 5/8 bore. Bore for more. And it's, you know, I need one that's gonna be very similar in, you know, its center size, so that it lines up properly. Replace the bearing. That's interesting. You know, that's actually not a bad idea. Oh man, I used to have quite a few of these. I thought, I don't see a snap ring or anything holding this in. That's not a bad idea. Who said that? I like that idea. Slick Bogey. Slick Bogey. Yeah, you know that reminds me of Slick Bogey? It reminds me of that Social Distortion song, Sick Boy. It's like, sick boy, na 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 na, sick boy, oh, hey, oh. I like Social D. Can you tell? Let's let that sit. And I like that idea, man. I like that idea. Mark, hey, Slick Bogey said to just replace the bearing. I like that idea. Where do you think we can get a bearing at? I bet Whistler have bearing. The guys that I had make that line for the propane, yeah. I bet they would have it. I like that. I like that. That is a good. That's a good idea. I'm excited about that. I can swing by there tomorrow, and I bet I'll probably just give them $50. They'll do it, but if they have the bearing, that'd be awesome. So I'm stoked about that. Nice, very cool. All right, what else we got? Yep, that's right. 5/8 bore, 3.5 inches. I need a tissue, man. Now, let me see how this thing mounts. So, this is a manly compressor, guys. Jeez, this thing's huge. Man, guys, part of me is tempted to... Nah, I'm almost tempted to go ahead and keep it on here. Man, this is oh my gosh, this is gonna be a pain. Man, I'm not looking forward to taking this off. What that goes to. It figures they mounted it on the bottom side. See if I can cheat it. But, you know, and it figures that it's one of those things that it goes to a bracket that touches everything. Man, I wish I could. Man, I wish this was a different setup, dude. I feel like these things are so cheesy with how they with how they're put together. All right, I'm gonna start trying to loosen that up. Jeez, this thing's still sucking down. Let me grab some of those fractional size wrenches. Really bummed out about that bearing, man, because I can't try it out tonight, you know, after I put this on. And it's really want to try it out. Anyways, at least it broke loose easy. That's always a victory. Wait, did it? Nah, I don't think it did. Nope. It's always something. Let me see. Guys, I do not like the fractional size. What I like to do is I like to bust them loose, and then I'll put a metric thing on it. That's how I roll. So we were pretty slow today, and you know I've got the 2 techs now, so I was able to go ahead and start. I put up a short, just about, you know, for the shop that was just about you know us. I'm hoping to get, you know, at least a couple up a week, but then I've got to start working on some. I bet I can get that in there. What's the millimeter size for 9/16? 16.
Not 16.
That's a 15. 15. 15.
Free country record to be wrong with you.
I'm putting one of those numbers that don't have fractions on here. All right, there we go. All right, you guys want to see how this looks? I think it's kind of neat. We're gonna go ahead and. It's gonna be a tight fit. You guys come take a look at this. Let me show you how I roll. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm gonna try to get the camera in here so you guys can get a good look at it. I'm really bummed out about that bearing. Every time I think I'm getting close with this thing, something happens. Aw, man. All right, there we go. Now, you guys will be able to see it some. All right, guys, I think this would be a good shot. Tommy boy, I saw that. I will check it out. All right, so of course they have, I don't know why the, all right, so where my finger is, right here, that's where they got a bolt going right up into the bottom. Right up in the bottom of that thing. So it's not exactly, you know, mechanic friendly, but I got an idea I'm gonna try here. Then first, we're gonna try so we're gonna come snake up underneath there with a nice 14. Or I don't like using the standard stuff. With that extension, we can get a little bit more room to work. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna put my nice snap-on ratchet on the end of that thing. This thing's a torque monster, not twerk. Probably should have got an extension that was just a little longer. Oh, I got it. Look at that. We got it, guys. Now I don't want to lose it. There it is. Hold on. It's like a magic trick. You guys ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Go Griff. Go Griff. I win. Something like that. Where's my other magnetic tray? There's one. Sick boy. Na 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 na. Sick boy. Oh hey oh. Sick boy. That song's stuck in my head now. Now we're gonna take this thing right out through here. So we got one out. Now we got another one back here. That thing's still stuck. Oh my gosh, man, that thing stuck out 4 pounds. Hey, on the plus side, man, we don't have any leaks. You know, that's good. All right, so it's coming on the back side. So I think this one here, I'll probably get from inside. So I got one on the back. We'll get that from inside. Now let's go ahead and look what else we got here. All right, now we got. I don't know why the thing's not moving. Got this guy way over here. Whoop. Go ahead and grab a. We go grab another tool. I keep wanting to walk over to that other side where my toolbox used to be before I moved it. It keeps throwing me off. All right, let's get this nice snap-on in here. I grabbed the wrong size. Oh yeah, get a nice round number, nice even number on it, like 14. You guys ready? Oh, I got it. I got it. Not like Chunk in the Goonies. Remember, he's like, I got it, okay. Look at this. Oh, man. You guys got to appreciate this, man. Look. Got the nice long handle on here. Oh, yeah. Hey, did you guys see the fight, man? You guys see the McGregor fight? Well, did you see McGregor out there fall? That was disappointing. You know what sucks today is like that guy. He runs his mouth so much. You gotta have some humility, dude. Look at that. Boop, popping it right out. All right, and some of these we're gonna get from the inside. So let's see if I can get it with my hand, with my little girly hands. I got my little twiggy girly hands. Get them in here. It's one of the benefits of, you know, having twiggy little girl hands. You can get them into tight spots. All the other mechanics make fun of me because I got the little girl hands. I'm trying to get it off there now. Come on. Shove it in there. Oh, man, looks like the phone's about to die. Better put a charger on it. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. Tell you what, man. Snap-on one with the flex head thing rocks. Let me get a charger on here. That's not going to work. So yeah, did you guys see the fight? And then Patty the Batty. I mean, man, that was over before it got started almost. What are you talking about, James Chambers? Talk about making fun of me? We're making fun of me. Try to see now this other side. Let me see what we got here. Oh no, it's got it in the bottom there too. Crap. So it's got these on the bottom, guys, and I'm almost certain you gotta take this whole bracket off. Let me see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to snake this out. Nah, there's two of them. No way. All right, so we got a couple of bolts here, and I'm gonna see if I can get you guys a shot of it. Right down there. Right there, and there's another one. I mean, guys, I just can't get a good shot of it continuously. So let's not mess around too much. Let me just get the air tool out or the electric tool out and knock it out. So I'm gonna pop that up. Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. It's not good, Mav. All right, the recovery machine just decided it had enough for today. So I got to try to make sure, see what's going on with that here in a minute. Get this plus all these moving parts, guys. Go ahead and oh, yeah, it definitely wasn't a fight. It was pretty bad. Yeah, me and my boys watched that. All right, I'm gonna pop out these. Let me pop out these two, and then it looks like there's two on the back that, See, I just ordered the constructions for this, but I'm seriously, like, I'm super tempted to just replace that bearing and send back the new compressor. It's a sealed system, guys. And obviously it's not leaking. Yeah, I got everything out that I put in there. I'm really considering. I'm really considering that. Mark, I'm seriously considering. I don't feel like doing this, man. I'm seriously considering just replacing that, getting that pulley done, and then seeing how it operates. What's that?
So you had zero pressure on the low side.
Oh, on the high side we had zero pressure.
Okay.
But if that pulley not if it wasn't spinning for it to grab, it.
I didn't give you more power than the truck.
Yeah. So I think it's not hard to go ahead and just put. Yeah, guys, I think party wants to go down there and see if they have one of those. Guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and just replace that pulley and see what happens, because it's not hard to take that pulley back off. I really don't feel like doing this. I think that's what we're going to do. I can get that pulley done tomorrow at Whistler Bearing, and we'll get a bolt for the tensioner. There you go. We'll get a new bolt that maybe sticks out a little taller, and that way now wait, hold on. Wait. Oh yeah. This one here. Okay. Yeah, get one that's a little taller. Cause it blew cold, man. That's I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like it. So I'm gonna wait on that. You guys can say you suck, Griff, or whatever. I don't care, dude. I do not feel like doing that. I don't feel like it. I'll put this one back in, and I'll put this other one back in tomorrow. Or if, yeah, we tighten that up. And shoot, now I'll just put a ratchet on it thing. Put a Ricky racket on there. Guys, these are torque monsters. The Snap-on 3/8 electrics. There we go. It's tight. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's go take a look at the. Let's go take a look at the generator, and then we will, and then let's see if we can get an eyes on what's going on with this thing, why it looks crooked. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So guys, check this out, man. From back here, you can tell the left side sitting, it's like almost like an inch lower. And what we were checking was, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. When I take my hand, go like this, and stick it in here, on the other side, I can fit my pinky above the tire. So I'm gonna slide under here and see what looks like is broke. Pat O'Brien, what do you mean? What do you mean? So say more about this shoulder and over tightening, please. Just, you tell me a little bit more about that. I'm gonna see if I got like a cracked spring or something. Oh, okay. What's that? Ow! Got boo-boo now. Well, the gas tank's sealed up nice. That's good. Now, I don't see a problem here. I might get a block for back here, man. It's probably just weaker, you know? Guys, thing's 50 years old. All right. So I'm a little nervous about that. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. And then let's go ahead and let me show you what we got with the generator. Where'd Mark go? See if he's done with that switch. Are you still working on that switch? All right. All right, Mark said he's still working on that switch. I'm just trying to think of what else would cause that problem. I'm going to check this. I'm going to check this link here in just a second. What else do we have here? I'm trying to, dude. Well, you said that. Yeah, we're talking about reading the chat. Yep, I'm reading it. What else did you want me to see, Pat? Not dropping out the bottom. These things, box. I better pick one out. I'm not sure what that means. What? Yeah, what? Make sure. Yeah, I saw that when he took his shoes off, man. Something looked funky. Oh, Jake Paul. Yeah. What's he doing now? What's little Jake doing? So, oh, you know what? So, oh man, Mark's working on the switch right now. We found that I believe he said that it wasn't latching. And he's right, it's not latching. Part of the reason is it doesn't have enough power getting to that relay so to actually tell it to latch. And what I mean is we had battery voltage coming into the switch. When I flicked it on, we only had 4 volts coming out. That's not enough. So I do have a replacement switch over here. Mark is trying to rebuild the OEM switch, and I was going to show it to you guys. So you can see what we're talking about. I'm trying to think of what else we got here. So I know that I needed to oh yeah, I did need to paint that again. Maybe I'll do that right now. I hit this with the wrong color. I need to put a brace on here. And what do you guys call like the straps with like holes in it? I need that, and then I need to make a new. I need a new strap for the. What's it called? I need a new strap for the gray water tank. Which, by the way, I think that's looking pretty sweet. I think it's going to seal up really nice. I wish Mark would be done with that. I'm trying to think of what else. And we're really close. Oh, we're putting a soft start switch or system on here for the AC. And we got to do the awning. Man, I'd like to come to close on this and that AC roller. So let me go check on Mark and see where he's at with that switch, because sometimes he could be, you think like, oh, it should be done, and it's not done. So let me go check on him. I'll be right back. Let me see it, Mark. What you got? Let's zoom it out. Feels good. Feels good. All right, guys. All right, this is great. We got the switch here. Let me show you guys what we got. All right, we've got a this Onan generator, and it was not running like it should. So here's what we found. This here is our, it's called a momentary on switch. No, this one here is just on and off, I think. But it's one way, boop, you'd hold it down, turns it off. The other way, you'd hold it down until it starts. If I remember correctly, it was in there like this. So we had 13 volts getting into this thing. When I flicked it over to on, it had like 4 volts coming out. So let's just see what we got. Let's go ahead. Put this to a little horseshoe. And this is, this is a quick lesson on, if you don't know, here's a great opportunity to just pay attention, and I'll show you how ohms or resistance checks work. I got that in frame. Let me see. Nope, can't see it at all. Huh. All right. Oh, it's a good one. All right, so doing resistance check, go ahead, get your meter, put it to ohms, a little horseshoe, all right? Some of them may have the ability to where you can put it on this little speaker and it'll go like boop when it's showing that it has a complete circuit. Here's what I mean by that. It's on one end, you got the other end. When they touch, boop, you have a complete circuit. So let's see what we got here. Where is the little clamp for that? Huh. Man, I'm missing it. Dang it. That sucks. I was looking for a little alligator clip that goes on the other end. I've got one here. It's not the one that I want. The one that I want like screws on. It's pretty nice. That's all right. Nope. Thanks, Mark. Mark to the rescue. Mark with the assist. All right, so I'm pretty certain it was in there with this in the back, so what am I doing? So we had power in. This one here in the center was like your kill switch, all right? So when you flicked it backwards, the continuity that way. This way here, When I push it forward, we should have continuity. Nope, we don't.
Drive the other way.
I just tried both ways.
What do you want? The center's power.
What?
The center's power.
No.
Nothing else is touching.
The center, look. Hold on.
Okay.
So, and that's less than 1 ohm, guys. That's right. What was weird is when it was on there, Mark, yeah, so okay. The center was not the one hooked up to power before. That's what I'm confused about. It had
That's
power.
how it looks like when I had it apart. Like the power, and it goes to the starter, and the other way it goes to ground it out.
So you had power coming in on the center? That's how, like you have it set up,
That's,
or
that's where it rocks. Fine.
okay. It doesn't make sense to me is why it had, let's go look at it. It had
Right now it's only touching the center.
well, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. That, I mean, that's so. If we have to set, I don't. We gotta set it up different. We'll set it up different. So let's grab some chairs. We'll grab some chairs and get comfortable. I want to look at the, I'm almost certain I've got a picture of it. Because all right, guys, bear with me just a sec. Get my fan set up. There we go. All right, cool. Let me grab my test light and meter. All right. So check this out, my YouTube peeps. All right, so right in here is where we're messing with all this. And yesterday, so I plugged this one in on the middle mark. It was the last one I undid. I think you saw that. So I know that the two, this one with 2 pins, this one here was on the hot side. It was on the hot side. So, and this one here was on the end. So this one here had like 13 volts on it when we put power to back here. So that's what, we'll go put power on it here in just a second and see what we have, all right? Make sense? I don't want to touch anything and short out. There's that one there. So let me go turn that on. I'm gonna fire it up, Mark. All right. All right, hold on. All right, hold on, here I come. Here I come, here I come. All right, so we've turned on power back here. Let's go ahead and see if we've got power like we did before. All right, ooh, that looks good, 14. Hey, it is charging better after we took that thing. Yeah, that thing screwed it up. I bet the AC's gonna work fine. So this here, this was plugged in on the end. It was plugged in. I could have swore it was this end, dude.
When you have in the middle.
The ones in the middle, that was the one that's the ones on the middle on this one. There's nothing on there right now. Right. So that's why when I said when it's flicked on, we should have, that's what I'm thinking, we should have continuity between here and here. Because when I flicked it on, it was sending power to it.
The way the rocker's inside,
Right.
the B in the middle, that contacts here. That contacts here. So power should be here.
That's not how it was set up. I'm curious to see then. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's see.
Which one's your double wire?
That one there goes to the power for the relays. So when we push it to on, when we push this to on, boop, power came out. Power's coming out of this wire, and it feeds a relay here and a relay here. So I want to see how is this new one set up.
That's not a new one there.
Yeah. You all right?
Yeah.
So is it function? So we got it on the beep thing, so it'll beep when we have contact, and open. So there's power here, and then that was backwards here. So this is set up the same way. I could have, Mark, I put this on the middle because I could have swore I took it off the middle of this one here. So I don't want. I'm gonna fry something. All right, so if I remember correctly, I could have swore it was set up like this. Let's find out. Yeah, and looking at it like this, it was set up to where, come on. The middle one, that was the middle one. On here, boop. The single one, this guy was here. And the double one is over here. Trying to get a light on for you guys. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna look at the. I want to look at the pictures real quick that I took yesterday and see if I can see it. Hold on a sec, guys. All right, you guys ready? All right. Well. So let's see what kind of voltage we have coming out of it now. So, oh, not. All right, so let's see what kind of voltage we have coming out of this thing. You guys ready? Five volts. You see that? That's not enough. So that's not enough. So, all right, let's try the new switch and see what happens. But the thing is, when we ohmed it out, man, but what doesn't make sense is
double wire not hot.
yeah, it's hot when we're starting. It feeds the relays, but it's only feeding it. You can see right here, it's only feeding 5 volts or 4 volts, 4.6, and it's feeding both relays. So where did I put? So which way is which on this? It's over here. Right here, there's nothing, it doesn't say.
Not on the card anymore? Nope.
We'll just hook it up. One way is going to kill it, one way is going to turn it on.
Right.
So, all right, so let's take the middle one. Put that to the middle. So, guys, when I saw this, I was like, all right, that's the problem, man. It's not getting enough voltage through it. I watched probably something else is short, causing it to not get enough, shorted or something. Like if the relay's bad internally. Like I wonder how much voltage is on it with the, if I unhook it from the. I'd like to see that, dude. I should have did that first. Oh, I think I will. I'm curious to see how much voltage is coming out of this thing if that's unhooked. Yeah. So let's see how much voltage is coming out with this unhooked. Let's go ahead and hook this up here. And you guys ready? Let's crank it and see what happens. Oh, wrong way. Nothing. Wait, what's going on here? Is that hooked up? Huh. Do you have to have the center one hooked up for it to do it? That's weird. Hold on.
There's no contact in the center.
So I got 14 volts here. And when I switch it over, I have nothing right now. But so why does that make sense? Why does that make sense to you? Because
there's no contact until you push the switch.
Right, yeah, push the switch.
You in the center?
Why would I have it? The power's on this wire here. See?
I'm gonna take that switch back apart.
No, I'm saying it looks like it's operating the same as the other. But, just a minute ago, Mark, when we cranked it, we had 4 volts coming out here. Remember?
I'll put the center wire to
No, not the center wire. Nothing to do with the center wire. It was, if I hook the center wire back up, I don't know where the center wire goes, but except for in the center.
Is that the one that had 13 volts to it?
Nope, it was the one on the end. It was this one. This one here I'm touching, dude. That's what I'm saying. Look, this guy here, 14 volts on the end. Nothing in the center.
It's not making contact.
I know, but why is it? So here's the thing though. Look, here, I crank, up, I got 4 volts. Now, why did I have 4 volts there, but if I take the wire off, I don't have 4 volts? See? Put this on. 4 volts. Now, there's something, what happens here? That's interesting. I've got almost no volts on either one of these, dude. It has 4 volts with that hooked up. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mark? I'm not asking if you know the answer. I'm saying, that doesn't, I'm thinking 14 volts should be coming out of here. Should be coming through this switch. And nothing's, it, 0.4, yeah, that's weird. Now, so what happens if we hook it up to the new switch? Where'd it go? Dang it. That doesn't make sense to me. It should have. Yeah, it should have the same coming out. So where did I put that other switch? Oh, there it is. So, guys, I'm a little confused here because my understanding is, hey, you switch and the power should come out the other side, and it's not. So, where is it going? Let's find out. Let's have a look. What the? Oh yeah, there is a belt in there. There is. It's the AC belt. All right. Let's see what happens now. Let's see. Go ahead and get a ground. All right. Now, we have power. Says we have 14 volts right there. Let's see what happens here. Four volts. Something's not right. It's not, this isn't the problem. Something else. Yeah, that's not the problem. That switch isn't bad. That's not the problem. I don't understand why we'd have 4 volts coming out of a switch, unless even see, that's the weird part, man. Is even with it hooked up, even with it's like here, okay, 14 volts, nothing, and then nothing until you crank it. And oh, it jumped all the way up to 6 or 7 for a second there. And I think that, hey, I think they just found the 5 amp relay or a fuse. All right, so what does yeah, so this is a new switch, and it's acting the exact same way, and so something doesn't add up to me because I've never had a we've got battery voltage coming in, and we check it here, and it jumped up to 8 for a second, then it drops down to 4. It's and that here, this wire here, guys, this runs right to, I'm almost certain that runs as like it goes right to pin 30. I thought on the relay on the left. Am I wrong? Let me see. All right, Mark, shut it off for a second. Let's take that belt off there. Man, I didn't want to have to cut that because it looks so clean, but I gotta be able to see this. So when power comes through there, it's gotta, but I don't understand that. Yeah, I would think, okay, cool, power came in, we switch it over, power comes out the other side. Even if we took these off, that's what I would expect to see. Come on. So this here's our power wire. Hold on. Did you flip the switch for? Oh, can you turn the ignition to on, so I can. So Tom, I understand what you're saying. About the switch from the control panel, but all right, so look, we got battery voltage right here. And then when I switch this, okay, battery voltage comes out this way. And this one here, nothing happens on this one here. So I switched it this way. Power came out of there and ran. I'm gonna need to write all this down. So I can, ah! Oh, that wasn't good. Woohoo! I touched something I probably shouldn't have touched. Hopefully, just blew the fuse instead. Let's see. I'm kind of irritated now because it's just been one thing after another. So still got power. I didn't see what I arced. Look, we just heard something click. See, a couple of things just clicked right now, man. I just wonder if if one of these relays isn't working properly. But I don't understand what I'm supposed to be seeing here on how it's supposed to respond. I was all excited thinking the switch was going to be it too. So I know that this here. All right, well, guys, I'm open to suggestions. Wiring diagram under the, yeah, so, yep, there is a diagram there. And I'll show it to you in a second. The meter's sitting on. I was curious about what I touched that arced earlier. And I wanted to see for sure what wire went where. So let me go turn this off so I can make a little list. The Mark, it's yeah. So when I switch it, I just I don't understand why it's sending power out. Why, you know, power's coming in over on the end, and then when it's switched, I need to get my head in here so I need to make a list of what each. And I arced something. I was. Yeah, I didn't. Just so my arm's not in the way. I know it. I really don't want to pull this whole thing out. I just want to understand. I could have swore that pin. Oh no, that got fed from there. So when we flick it on, I think when we flick it on, its power came. I think it was at the center one. Yeah, so. Now what? So out the center one, but then, okay, so the double. Okay, that double goes right to it goes right to a relay. The double one does. The double goes right to a relay, and it goes right to. No, the solenoid one came from the relay, I thought. This one here goes. Oh, man. It looks like this one here. I think it goes all the way back to this control panel back here. Nope, it's not that one. Oh, wait. Yep. So this guy here. Yeah. Okay, so the double one goes to I think it's called K3. And the center one goes to right here. So, So that one and that one are both, these both go to that setup. No, to that, the setup that's going out of the, I keep thinking maybe there's a problem on the circuit breaker, that panel, that, because, does anybody, that one dude, hey, Todd, Todd, let me know if you're still there. I'd like to walk you through something here, man, of what I found previously. I'm going to verify this. So this guy here, and so look, to find out which one it goes to, just put your meter on the ohms. Oh, goes to that one. All right. And then make sure I'm just on that one on the end. Okay. And then these two, I think goes to the one right next to it. Yep. Okay. And then this one, the power one that comes in, that comes from there too. All right. Oh, look, here's how you can figure it out. Just go ahead and put your meter on here and you start tapping the other side. Let me see, right? Oh, goes that one there. All right. Oh. Has continuity between all those. Huh. Man, I wish I knew. I know that relay feeds that. I think that something's like not getting grounded or something, man. I don't understand. I don't know how these work. Here's the diagram. If anybody, so we got. And I don't see any oil pressure switch. I forgot about that still. I'm trying to remember what the fault tracing was. All right, that might be it for tonight, guys. We got to get the. I got to look at the fault tracing thing for it again.
What about your reset?
What, this?
I don't know what that does.
It's not doing anything. Engine model. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be that. It's. What was it? I wish I knew how it was wired up back to the thing, and I wish I knew where the oil pressure switch was on this, because all we did was change the oil, and then it acted up. But I know it has. I believe it has something to do with that wire up front that we had to jump before. And when we jumped that, I think it sends a signal. It sends a power signal back here, and it's not getting it. You know what? I wonder. Oh, just check it out, guys. Look. So we had all of these have to have power on them. Yeah. Okay. So, Mark, can you please go? I'll turn on real quick.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna grab a drink and then I'm gonna turn that on. I want to take that belt off so we can run the engine. All right, I'll be right there. Hold on. What's that? Oh, don't worry about that.
Put it up on top of the AC so it's off.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, dude, that other wire, that has to have power on it. Just like, man, I got an idea. I'm gonna jump power to it. Yeah.
There's a switch you gotta throw in here when you start it.
Yeah, and so I threw it, but that's the thing is, I think it's not getting its signal now like it did before. Something happened, and so I'm gonna I'll show it in just one sec. Be right there, guys. Bear with me. I want you to see this, Mark. I want to see what you think. I got an idea. I got an idea. Because those aren't like communication lines like a can. Those are supposed to have power on them. And you know that other fuse was blown, man, or messed up. Just give me a sec. My MacGyver brain is working.
Smell smoke.
Yeah, that's what you should. You should smell smoke. Bummed out about that bearing. I'm kind of glad I seen that bearing though because that might make the whole thing a lot easier. All right, guys, check it out. So, look at this for a sec, guys. Follow me here on this. All right, so, guys, this started off with the switch here that feeds the back and the solenoid. So this orange one is power coming in, and when it gets, but it feeds the white wire that's connected to the back of this fuse setup here, right? And that white wire connects to this. It goes to the solenoid for the what's it called? That feeds the dual batteries. All right. I don't know what the conduit means. So, anyways, when I hooked this up, that's when I was able to actually get that set up to run back there. I really don't know what conduit means. I'm not that smart. I'm sorry, guys. I don't. So I want to go ahead and let me go ahead and fire this up again. And if somebody explains to me what conduit means, I'll check it. But I know that before, when I switched that over, that sent a signal back to the, I'm guessing the battery control panel, and it worked. Unless, I wonder if something's missing right here. I know it has something to do with this. Let me fire this up first. All right, so send power to the back. And I'm listening, guys. Somebody tells me what conduit means, I'll do it. Oh, continuity. So here's the thing. I don't know, guys. Look. I don't know where that wire leads. I believe it goes to the battery control panel, but I don't know. But look, just bear with me, guys. Check this out. I noticed that when we look in here, try to get this where you guys can see it. Go to volts, and we'll do two things here. So okay, so just listen up, guys. I don't have it sucks that I don't have a diagram for this car or this RV, so I've got to do the best I can with what I've got. All right, now let's go ahead and see. Make sure we still have power back here. Yep, and we do. And when I was checking to see where some of the wires went from the switch, I noticed that everything was heading right back to this panel here. So I've got a hard time getting that. So what do we have here? I think that one of these is missing a signal. That doesn't have anything. What about this one? So that's alive. That's alive. That's alive. And so alive, not alive, and not alive. I believe these should have power. So what happens when we flick the switch? Does it have power? Doesn't have power. And how about this one? That one does. This one didn't. Let's look at that again. Yep. No power on this guy on the end, guys. So where does that one go? I don't know. Let's check. Let me go ahead and shut it off so I don't electrocute anything again. I know that the problem is something's not getting fit. So part of me thinks, I wonder what would happen if I jump this and put power to it right here. Where does it go? I don't know. Let's have a look. So is it easy to trace? We got to get our ohm, our Buddha, we call it a Buddha meter, guys. That'd be funny. So that guy there comes here. So it's either supposed to be having something come out, or it's sending a signal back. I think that I think it's missing an in signal, is what I think. I think that something came undone. Oh, man, I got all excited for a second. I thought that was going to a fuse, and I was like, oh, easy fuse, you know? All right, so, oh, guys, that one there, it goes right back to here. So I think it's missing something coming in. It's got to be missing something coming in. So, well, let's see what the other side of this goes to. So come in. Wait, didn't I look at this a second ago? What? That doesn't make sense. Guys, look. The other side of this is, oh, look at here, guys. Guys, look at this. This is the one, that center one right here, guys. That's the one that the power transfers to. Now, hold on, that doesn't make sense because when we cranked it, it didn't have anything. Let's try it again. I must not have good contact. That doesn't make sense. Oh, let me turn the power back on. Hold on, man. Something is amiss. This on. I'm trying to make sure you guys can, I'm trying to let you guys see it. Oh, I thought when I stuck it that way that this came out here. So what happened? Okay, I could have swore that. Wait, man. Guys, I could have swore that a little bit ago when I tested it that 14 volts came out of there when. See, what just clicked? Mark, something's amiss here, dude. I could have swore just a second ago, a little bit ago, that. Huh. There's nothing. What is going on? Okay, now what if I take this off? Does it have volts then? Oh. Okay. That sounded physical. Let me see here. Look at that. Guys, look at that. Check this out. Look, I know you guys are, you're stupid, dude. I don't care, man. You can make fun of me all you want. Look, check this out. With this wire with this wire in my left hand, with that disconnected, Mark, look at this. With it disconnected, so look, we've got, 13 volts, all right? Now, if I'm on this guy, I'm on this guy here, ready? Oh, ready? I'm gonna flip the switch. Oh, look at that. 13, okay, but look, if I plug it in, nothing goes away. Watch. Ready? Nothing. Dude, guys, whatever. And no. Dude, it's something's not right with the switch, dude. That wire, that center wire, that goes to that power bank back there, dude. And if I touch that wire to that wire, it arcs. It wants to do something. I think wherever that wire goes, it goes back in the car, in the motorhome. Look, you see that? I wonder if I think we should put a fusible link in there, and connect them. That's supposed to have power on it. Yeah, but it doesn't. So, well, okay, Mark. Yeah, it should have power. It seems like when you flick the thing.
Okay, I don't know how it's wired back.
Or the wire that goes to the center one, it goes straight back to that power bank on the back. All right. And so it's either supposed to have power on it all the time. It's not, because I think this is connected to something to do with that switch up front. And something tells me, because when this clicks, this like, oh, did you guys hear that? But is it supposed to stay on? Because so this only works huh. Man, this is supposed to have, huh? I forgot where these two run. Oh yeah, they both ran back to that bank. So they both ran back to. We had. Oh. Power, no power. I thought I had power there before. I think maybe it was while I was cranking. Yep, when it's. So guys, the problem is, yes, the double wires do go to the, is that where they went? I'm trying to remember now. Went there and then, guys, this is set up the same way it was. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna set it all back up right the way it was. It was, Mark took this apart and cleaned it. It's, man. This is how it was, and it did work. And then all of a sudden, after we changed the oil, it didn't work anymore. And I really believe that it's something to do with the signal it's supposed to get from the front, because this power bank back here, guys, these are supposed to have power on them, man, or carry a load on the way back, and some of them do not. That one does. Whoop. But this one here didn't. Nothing. But this one here did. So I need to know what. I don't know where this. I know this goes back inside the vehicle. The oil is Yeah, I wish I knew where the oil switch was so I could just try to bypass it. So it's an Onan 3.0 AJ. And look, guys, the oil is where... Come on. Guys, it's right... It's right here, man. It's almost coming out, dude. It's got plenty of oil. So, I wish I knew where the oil pressure switch was, man. Man, part of me wants to. I'm shocked that it. That it just all of a sudden won't run, and I don't know. I tried to look at the fault tracing thing for it, and that's where things you know what, maybe just go back to that. Okay, so mod father, listen, dude. This is the interesting part, okay? Follow me on this, guys. I don't know who's missed it and who's got it. So on our switch here, we have power in. All right. Now check this out. This one here, well, we have nothing even when we go to turn it on, okay? Now bear with me, because this is where it gets a little funky, and this is where I think things start coming together. When we take this off, you say, yep, say you're out, all right? And then we put this on here, and then we crank it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And you know where this center one goes? It goes right back to this one on the end that's not lighting up and goes inside the vehicle. And so I believe it goes somewhere to the control panel, and something at the control panel isn't working properly. That's what I think. That's Mark, you know what I'm saying? That's so Mod, what do you think? I need to put that into ChatGPT. Man, it's getting dark again. It's almost 9. Damn it! I really wanted to have this figure. I thought for sure it was this switch after I saw it was coming out. I guess I didn't trace them as well as I thought I did. Yeah, because that's not right. That I think what happens is the control panel grounds something. You know, it's not seeing anything. So I think, yeah, so when we, hey Mark, go ahead and hit the, start button from the inside. I wonder if that's what comes in on this switch. I don't know. Okay. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again, Mark. Hold on, Mark. I didn't have any power there, but Do it again. Okay, that's all I wanted to see was if the solenoid was clicking. Okay. All right. Huh. So hold on. So guys, I don't think it has something to do with that one in the vehicle. So guys, check this out, man. There it is. So got this owner's manual here, and it's generous enough to actually, what was that part? Oh yeah. To actually say, hey, is this the problem that you have? And so look at right here. You know, it says unit starts, but stops immediately after releasing start switch. Resistor R1 may be open. Now here's the thing. I don't know which one resistor R1 is. I thought it may be this guy back here, because that looks like a resistor. But it had voltage on each side, and I checked it like it said. Check volts on both sides of K3. Should be 12 volts. Okay, which one's K? I'm pretty sure that this guy back here is K3. I was pretty sure of it. But this was K2, according to the diagram. And I hate that it says check S3 switch should be closed at right temp. But I don't know where this S3 low oil level switch is, and that's driving me nuts. Can one of you guys try to look up where the low oil level switch is on this Onan generator? Because it'd be great to just bypass that, and we can say, good, now we know that's okay. So, Agus, listen, I will entertain you for a second. Which way do you want me to push it? Do you want me to push it off or on? Because I've been through this, and this ran just fine until we did the oil change. So I don't see any switch, electric. I don't see anything that looks electric. I wouldn't think it'd be in the pan either for pressure. It's bottom left. Man, I don't. I'm irritated with this oil pressure switch thing. I don't feel anything. And I was wondering if. Let me take this off. I wonder if the oil pressure switch is right behind here. Oh, it's on the other side of the engine. Okay, so here's the thing, man. I don't feel anything on the other side of the engine. I got these wires here, which go to this. So, got those. Now, what other wires are there? I don't feel any. So, got those. And I don't. I was just, man, I'd love to just bypass that so I could know that that's not, dude, I don't think it's on the other side, dude. I don't feel anything back there. This here, this guy, I could see a switch being like right here. That would make sense. Let's try to make it serviceable. This here runs up. Yeah, let me pop that off. I'm a little frustrated because I went through this troubleshooting, and it sucks because I didn't know which one's K2, which one's K3. I started following the wires and stuff, and it sucks. I'm trying so hard to get this done for my family, dude. What we got here? Oh, that's your point setup. That's definitely not it. That's your point setup. So that's not it. So where is the oil pressure switch? I've got it. I just want to know, you know. Nate, I don't know if you're new here or anything, but it has plenty of fuel. We have an electric fuel pump. So we didn't, yeah, so just be advised, it has plenty of fuel. Our problem is that it's not, something is not grounding or something. I know for a fact that that switch is, that wire up there, it's supposed to carry power and do something up at the, I bet it's supposed to close something up at the battery control setup. The battery control station, or whatever you want to call it, module. I mean, I'm really bummed out at this, dude. It's every time I turn around, it's something else. That's an interesting question about it being in the stop position. I don't think so, because when we flick it to crank it, it turns over. So guys, yeah, it cranks just fine. Right above my hand, where? I don't see any sticking wires on this. I would love to know where that's at, because it's really frustrating to me. Man, there's. I really don't want to have to drop this. Man. I think that I'm going to continue with the. I think the smart thing is for me to just continue with the fault tracing, and see if it. Yeah, you can. Okay, Nate. So this. Yeah, but if I drop it, I'm gonna have to. Okay, well, I guess I could drop that with it. Man. Okay, I guess that's what we're gonna have to end up doing. It's not gonna be tonight. That's man, I'd love to know. All right, I need to go ahead and write down. I'm gonna go ahead and go through this list one more time. or try to. But it says the R1 resistor. Does anybody know what that looks like? Is it, because I was thinking it was this thing here. This looks like a resistor. Oh, I guess you guys can't see it, sorry. So I was thinking this, I was thinking this guy that I got right here, I thought this was the R1 resistor. And I've got 13 volts on this side, and I've got nothing on this. Now, hold on, guys, that's not right. Guys, look, that's a good sign. Check it out. I've got 13 volts on this side, right? It says, it's set running, it should be 24 to 32. Well, so, guys, look, that's a, that looks like a resistor to me. This, I'm sorry if you guys can't see it. I'm really trying hard to show it to you. And I appreciate you guys trying to help me figure it out. And if I came off as short with anybody, I apologize. Right, okay, so, so Carl, thank you for tuning in. Oh, see, I just touched something and something clicked. Oh, it's that, okay. So, yeah, dude, this was running, all right? I want to make sure people know this was running. Now we're trying to make sure it's not. I'm going to have to repeat myself so people know what I'm talking about. So check it out, guys, right here. Do you guys see this thing? I'm trying to get it to focus. So guys, this guy here, I'm going to shut power off for a second, but I had 12 volts on one side, and I don't think I had anything on the other. So, we're going to check it right here. And then we go to crank. We'll drop down, and then here, but on this side, see if I can get a good bite on here. I still don't think something's right though with the with how that other. I still don't think it's right that the. Oh, I had something there. $14 volts. All right, so I had something with that. Huh? That's weird. And guys, I don't know if that's the R1 resistor either. Can somebody look it up and see what the R1? Now, that, guys, it starts running and it's like, I want to stop and let go. I don't know if. All right, let me check K3. Pretty sure this is K3. And it gets. So I'm pretty sure K2 is the. I'm going to try to move this so you guys can see it a little better. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. So I'm pretty sure that the relay on this side is K2. I'm pretty sure the relay on this side is K3. So I want to see this one here. That goes to the solenoid. But this guy here is fed directly from the other side. So it's got 12 volts in. And now that lit up for a second and then it went out. Huh. Or maybe it's because I touched that. Oh. It's running. It's running, guys. I want to see if that one has power on it right now. I want to check, see what. All right, guys, so I don't know why it started. I'm going to go ahead. I want to just check and see where, what has power coming out of it and stuff. It just took off. I was checking stuff while cranking, and then I'm not sure if all of a sudden got oil pressure or what. But one of these relay pins doesn't have power on it. Only one. All the other ones do. And I'm not sure if that's the ground one because they share a lot of stuff. But it didn't light up green either. But it's running. It is loud. Neighbors are gonna hate me. wonder if it just had to crank that long. Remember with the front oil pressure? Dang it. Well, right now I'm thinking, it's an oil pressure issue. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna take the victory for right now, right, Mark? What's that? Can you plug something in? You want to plug something in? We need to plug it in first. But we need to plug it into its main plug. It might be plugged in already. It's plugged in. Yeah, you can try it. You can try it. Hey, Mark, you want to just plug the swamp cooler into it? We can just plug the swamp cooler into it. We're trying to plug the swamp cooler into it, see if it works. Ha-ha! Yeah! Fist bump, guys, come on, come on. I'm gonna put the cover back on it. Let it run for a minute. And then if it's actually working, we'll find out tomorrow. If it's actually working, we'll find out tomorrow. But if it was just, I mean, guys, the oil pressure for the engine, it kicked the light right away. It took a while. It took until we took it out, checked it mechanically. That's when it worked. So, all right. Look at this, man. Got our fuel filter on here for a little electric fuel pump action. All right, let me get the screws for that. I'm gonna get out of here then. Oh, looks like it got all of it. It's at 0. It ended up shutting off. Yeah, dude, I think that I'm pretty sure that pulley is all that's wrong with the AC.
I don't understand that the readings that last time.
It was high, but it was wanting to pull it in and pump it up, but
That pulley wasn't allowing it.
yeah, we had tried to get tight, but it wouldn't spin and let it go. And that thing was making noise even with the AC off. Oh yeah, it was bad. What did I need? Hold on. What's that?
It says plus to minus. So that's to start, run the relays, and that's kill.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I read. And that's why I was saying the center should have power.
Yeah, and so what I don't understand is the center doesn't have power with it running either.
It's not going to.
Oh,
that just hits the relay start
right.
and the solenoid.
But yeah, and so yeah, it does. It sends power to. You can't see it on the meter at all. I only saw it when I took the lead off, and that's. But we jumped it, and did the same thing. So, man, I really wish that we could have got to the.
It's running, so whatever you do.
But yeah, I just want to make sure it keeps running. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the oil pressure switch, because that's all that changed. We took the oil out, put it back in, and the same thing happened with the engine. What do you think we ought to do about this sagging thing? Should we put a block in it or what? I think we should, just to help it stay up so it doesn't be hitting. Yeah. Yeah, and those springs are old, man. That's right, generate, baby, generate! It's generating! Behold the generation! You know, guys, I was gonna like keep this setup because I think the old stuff is cool, but it is kind of loud, dude. I might just put an inverter in it, because we're already gonna put a rack on the back for my other inverter. So, only thing I want to make sure of I want to get a video of this, because if it fails again, I want to see what's different. So we're going to check it right now just to see where we're at. Okay, it fails. If it fails, we're going to see, okay, cool, what's different from before? Oh, that wasn't it. So I touch ground to I just had to touch that too, didn't I? I could have swore I had power on that one before. Must not have a good ground. Now we had power on that just a little bit ago. Man, I was hoping one of these fuses was going to be like no good. I'll look at this one. All right, so I thought before we had power while cranking with this one. I could have swore we did. I could have swore we had wait, hold on. Now this one here is our contacts with us. I'm having a hard time seeing. Now guys, this one here, that's our. Oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. Well, we just checked that and we saw we had power. So what's going on? Oh, looks like we got just a blown fuse. I could have swore that was lit up a second ago. So let's take it out and look. I got a power probe. I actually got a couple of them. But I like the simplicity of the Tesla. All right, cool, it's blown. So hopefully that's all the problem is. Let's go ahead and get another one. All right, good talk. Oh man, I think all right, let me see. Hold on, guys. All right, let's do this. All right, I gotta go home. Okay, so for right now, all right, for the time being, we'll just do this. Because I always love for something simple, like, oh, I just blew a fuse, that's all, you know? That's always good. So, oh, just a, that's a blown one. So, I thought I'd just put a spade fuse in, but for right now, I'm gonna use this 10 amper. And let's go ahead and, all right, let's see if we got, all right, we got power now. Let's see if this thing will fire up again for us. Ready? Let's go. All right, yeah! Yes! Ha ha! Hey, we got it, guys! Yes! Woo-hoo! I'm stoked about this. I feel pretty good about it being the oil pressure switch because when we did the engine oil, we had the exact same problem. So that's what I think. Now, let me tell you about this. I'm a little bummed out. This side's sitting like an inch lower, so I gotta figure that out. I need new springs. Can you guys please help me out, dude? Hit that super thanks button. Ask me questions. I'll answer them, save you a bunch of time, so you don't gotta waste it in the form, all right? Let's put this back together. And rejoice. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah! Yeah, Lee Hall. What, do you have something I can fix too, besides the lawnmower? Lee Hall, what can I fix for you? All right, guys, thank you very much for hanging out here with me. I think this would have been a lot easier if we had, if we could have actually seen the oil pressure switch and, just bypassed it to begin with. And that's the only thing that changed, guys. It's the only thing that we did different. I gotta put a piece of electrical tape between that real quick. So, Mark, I was testing all the all the outputs to see what had power and what didn't. Right. And then I accidentally shorted that ground one right away. I shorted it right to its power feed, so it blew a fuse. But then it's I changed the fuse and it fired back up. So I think it was the oil pressure switch. That's what I think. That's the only thing we changed. That's.
Well, you had an awesome fuse fixing the switch.
Oh yeah, well, he did a great job. I might keep him around. Let's. I'm just gonna tighten it. I'm just gonna put this together. I'm gonna leave. Look at that, guys. Whoop, whoop. Whoop with you guys. Whoop. only got a couple things to say. Stand by. Stand by for Griff's speech. Yes! Yes! I needed a win, man. I needed a win. Mark will tell you guys, man, I worked so hard. I needed a win. Man, I'm kind of mad at myself because me and Mark had thought, let's just bypass that switch. If we could find it. So, anyways, this is thank you, Jesus. But man, God's trying to tell me something though, guys, because it's every time I turn around, man, it's something else. Like I think the AC, I think that's going to be fine. Once when I put that new pulley on tomorrow, I think that thing's gonna be blowing cold again, and I think I really don't feel like changing it. I don't feel like it. And so if it's blowing cold, I think I might flush it out, but that's it. I might not even do that. I don't feel like it, man. I'm exhausted from this. But yeah, now we got the problem with, it's sitting uneven. On this side. And the reality is it needs springs anyways, man. It's 50 years old, and it's just always been weighed on.
Better shape than I am.
Yeah. Yeah, so Tommy boy, I will try it again in just a second. I wanted to make sure that I was seeing, where I was seeing power at on everything. I feel pretty good about this. Because me and Mark saw how strong it was running before. I'm choosing to believe it was something with the oil pressure switch, and I'm going to base that off of the engine oil pressure switch acted the exact same way. So that's what I'm going to choose to believe right now. And if it, remember guys, we're gonna be taking our regular inverter generator with us. We're gonna have that mounted on the back. If we can always use that. The only thing I like about this is that it's already here. Oh, I was just thinking about that. I got to get that plug. All right. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. All right, we're good. Man, guys, you guys want to contribute, help the channel out? I really appreciate it. It's a huge help, man. And you guys tuning in, I appreciate your suggestions. I'm sorry if I don't read all the comments. I'm trying really hard to get this thing done, and trying to get more content out during the a couple things a week for the shop, as I'm trying to flood. I really want to flood social media. I would say flood. I don't want to put it up every day, but I'd like to have a couple things up a week on TikTok, Instagram. What's that other famous one? Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, X. And I think that it'll kind of separate us from the other shops. The other shops don't have somebody doing this kind of stuff. So I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I'd love, I wish this got to the point where it's actually bringing in income where I could do this full time, or, because if I was making enough money, I'd be like, oh, sure, I'll just buy that and I'll put this on. I could be buying springs and, we could, decide to put nice airbags on it and stuff like that, but not there yet. Oh, so guys, check this out. Mark, I got an audition for a TV show.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Blue Collar America.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was supposed to do it tomorrow, but I got lunch with Stan. But I sent him I saw it. I was like, man, that fit this. So I'm gonna tell Stan, see what he thinks. But it's I think that'd be some good exposure for the shop and stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Boop, and almost there, guys. What do you think ever happened to that one guy, Steve, that we used to keep kicking out all the time? He was kind of weird. You remember that? Guy, he'd say something. I'm like, dude, you're not being polite. Stop. What else you guys saying? Blue Balls America. You guys watch, man. Yeah, but just you guys be tuning in, be like, yeah, I know that moron. I'd be like, did someone call my name? You guys talking about me? There we go. All right. Cool. Put that back on. So guys, we did this right, man. We got a nice new air cleaner on here. Mark rebuilt the carb for me. Did a nice job. We bypassed the mechanical fuel pump and went straight with a electric fuel pump because I couldn't find a kit. We'll clean this off. Looks like it's seeping out from the mechanical fuel pump area. And we're gonna have this thing. We're getting close, guys. Hopefully we get the AC done. I got Krav Maga tomorrow, so hopefully we get the AC done tomorrow after Krav Maga. And so if we have the AC done, have this. What else do we have? Just for good luck. With a rebel yell, I cried more. With a generator, generate more. All right, cool. That's good. That's very good. I guess we should probably try it from the front too, huh?
What?
We should probably try it from the front too.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I want to be the disappointed one.
I'll like it.
You guys ready? You guys stay here. I'm going to go push it, all right? Where's my, oh, there it is. All right, I'm going to go push it, guys. Yes! Yes! Double fist bump. Come on, guys. Oh, we gotta shut this off. We gotta put the, well, we can do it later, I guess. I'd like to put the key on there and shut that so it doesn't keep flapping open. Okay, so, what's next? We've got, I'm gonna order some 1-inch blocks or something. Just, it sucks, it's late. Dang it, man. You guys gotta help me out, man. You guys don't got to donate money. Just buy the part and send it to me, dude. Here. What's up?
Is that mine or yours? After I gave you mine, I found one on Twitter.
Oh, so, well, that's probably mine then. Then so yeah, it's a rocker switch. All right, team. Guys, we got a victory tonight, man. We needed one. We definitely needed one. Oh, you know what? Dang it. Oh, I'm going to set this down here real quick. All right. Look at that bad boy, man. Thing's so cool. All right, guys. Why do you want me to look for that? Actually, the points look pretty good. We checked those out earlier. Are you talking about for the generator? I don't smoke anyways. Yeah, I'd love to do solar and stuff, guys. It's guys, it's a time and money issue. If you know, if YouTube does better, I make some more money off it, I gladly do that stuff. Guys, I'm one of the few people that you can actually hold me accountable. Like I'll I show you, hey, this is what I bought, with the money that I got on YouTube that you guys donated. Like that's how I bought this gimbal, and that's how I bought the gimbal and man. Sorry, the charger was tied up on that. Got it confused. Yeah, I bought the gimbal with money that I got from you guys on YouTube, man. I'm really grateful for that. I got to get going home. Oh, I'm missing a piece. Let me put that in there. So yeah, guys, tell people about the show. If I don't think you're gonna find another show quite like this one, and I'm happy to answer you guys' questions. And just remember, guys, the point of the channel is like help people out, grow and learn. All right. And then I didn't know this, but I did find this out. Mark, check this out. I was able to go in my settings and I could disable certain words like meth. I did, yeah. So people can't say, yeah, it was awesome. So I was like, oh, that's cool. So, yeah, getting cleaned up. We'll go ahead and try to get that bearing tomorrow in here. We'll throw that back on. Hopefully the AC goes whoop. Continues working like it did when we first tried it. So if it does, that'll be a win there. And then we're just left with putting the Mark's looking at something. We gotta mount the inverter generator rack on the back, and we've got to. Those are two main things: the inverter generator rack, and the. Sorry, it's on the charger, so it's kind of putting a load on it. Dude, those house batteries ain't gonna run that AC at full blast like I want, and I want it full blast. Send. I mean, if you guys don't have any questions, I'm going to go ahead and take off for the night. Not even 10 o'clock. I'm actually ahead of schedule. I'm sorry I didn't see all these guys. We're in Colorado. Thank you. So, you got a spacer?
Yeah.
You think it'll fit that?
Yeah. I think so.
So we just put it on one side?
That's what I'm thinking. For now.
Yeah, let's spray. Why don't you spray some PB Blast on there, get it all loosened up, and we'll, yeah, if we can get the funds to go ahead and put, airbags or something, new springs, like that's ideal.
Right.
Then that's what we'd like to do. But guys, we just have to make it work, That's how we roll. Oh, tomorrow, we'll go down and get a bolt. Maybe that has like a flange on it and then a head that's coming out a little higher. That's new, so we can bite on it good.
Right.
And then,
Grade 8.
yeah, grade 8. And then we'll throw that back on. I bet Whistler has it. I'm going to send you over there in the morning. So,
That.
I'm going to send you over to Whistler and say, hey, look, do you guys put a bearing in this for us?
For us.
I don't know if we have I don't feel like trying to go find the correct bearing.
Okay, I got you.
If I knew that we had the correct bearing, sure, I'd pop this out and put in the new one. I don't feel like looking for a bearing. I'm thinking, I don't even know where you get that at. It's like probably the same place that you buy stuff for the go-karts and stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to look for that. They can do that. And then
They had them in 78.
I'm sure somebody has them. I don't feel like looking for them.
Okay.
So that's where I stand with it. Because we need a washer too. Well, yeah, this is going through the front, and yeah. So where did I put the back one? Yeah, I'm confused now. Oh no, this one was this one. This one went here. Wait. Well, hold on.
It was a 19 to adjust it.
Yeah, so. All right, so
over
that.
here's your 7/8.
That's the one, yeah. It's on this, yeah. But the washer was, what I don't understand is, the washer, yeah, that's right. You can see where it was pushing on there.
Yeah.
The washer was,
On the back side.
oh, hold on. Well, that doesn't make sense.
That's right. Then
Yeah, but this washer fell out the front.
it has to be back here to get this pulley off though. Like that.
I could have swore it came off the other. Maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong. All right. So yeah, I want to get that so we can get this. Oh yeah, good luck finding that bolt. So we'll have to make this work because we're not going to find one with a shaft on it like that.
True.
All right. Okay. I think that's it. That's right. So we're gonna replace the bearing tomorrow, and that's for the idler, not for the actual AC compressor, dude. Yeah, I saw the witness marks. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Have a great night. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You guys want to help me get those springs? That'd be great. I need help getting those. I'm guessing I'm just gonna look those up for a Dodge. I'm just gonna look those up for a B300, dually, and hopefully, that's correct. Okay, that was a good time. Made some good progress. Got the generator going. Yes. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow after Krav Maga. Okay. I'll see if there's any more questions. Yeah. All right, that's it. Have a great night.